Hello, my name is Tatiana, and today we're going to unravel one of my unlucky unpublished designs. Despite on my long knitting experience, I don't use mohair yarn in my designs often, but this is the case when something went wrong, and now I want to unravel this project and save my yarn. Uh, for this project I used two mohair yarns. One is lace weight silk mohair, and another yarn it's decay weight wool and mohair blend. So this is like double trouble because both yarns have mohair in their fiber combination. Before starting unraveling, I checked some advices from knitters in some forums and Facebook groups, and people offer to place knitting into freezer for a few hours and start unraveling. Some knitters advise to wash your project with some hair conditioner first, but I decided don't follow any advice and try to unravel this without any extra measures. So we are going just unravel this project like it is, and before starting I have to tell you that this project just knitted, but it wasn't blocked, it wasn't used, nothing happened with the yarn, just knitted into the scarf. So let's see what we're going to do with it. As you can see, I placed my knitted piece on the floor, giving myself plenty of space to manipulate with the yarn balls. I started unraveling very slowly, row by row and in small portions. After every few rows, I try to split the yarn to the two threads. White yarn is going to the right side and the green yarn is going to the left. As soon as I collect some quantity of yarn each side, I wind it over my yarn balls. Then I start unraveling again next portion. Sometimes I need to untwist my yarn, as two strands were twisted around each other during the knitting process. It's okay, I just need to slow down and do it, and then back to unraveling again. As I want to reuse my yarn, I need to make sure that it stays in as perfect condition as possible. I need to make sure that it's not overstretched. So when hand winding the yarn, I always place a few fingers on top of my yarn and wrap the yarn around. The bigger the yarn ball, the more fingers I would place. This method helps create soft and squishy yarn balls. In some places the hairs of two yarns are tangled, so I need carefully and slowly to separate the hairs, making sure that I'm not going to break the yarn. Now I am starting winding a new yarn ball. To start my yarn ball, I wrap the yarn around my four fingers. Make a few loops of yarn, then I slide the bundle of yarn off my fingers, twist it once to create a figure 8 shape, and then I fold it in half. Now I place my fingers on top of the yarn and start to wrap the yarn around. So far my yarn is unraveling pretty well, I think. I had just a few knots, most of them I was able to untangle. Also, I needed to cut the yarn once because the knot was too stubborn. So here is my all unraveled yarn. I'm happy that I was able to save it all. You can see my yarn balls are soft, squishy, and I think they are ready for knitting again. Even mohair yarn still looks pretty and hairy. I don't plan to treat the yarn in any way before knitting. I'm not planning to wash it. Even it's not so straight as a new one, but I would block my knitting anyway, and blocking would definitely help to look it like new. So in total, it took me about 8 hours to unravel the whole project. So my conclusion. I think it's possible to unravel the mohair yarn. You just need to give yourself plenty of time, a bit of patience, and plenty of room where you can do it freely.